Oh, we're live now. Hey. This is the part where I'm so awful every day. Maybe you would give tips, but I guess in your line of work, when it's time to go for you, you're just on the stage and you go. You don't have to wait 2 minutes for people to show up.
Sometimes, but yeah.
You've never walked out into a totally empty thing, be like, I'm just going to give y'all 2 minutes. I'll be right here.
No, there's some that are maybe not the best organized events. So they introduce you and then well, we got to wait for some more people to file in. So you just
like,
up on the stage.
Yeah.
Look like an idiot. I look like an idiot all the time. So I just look more of an idiot.
You don't have to struggle for that part. Yeah. Exactly. So right now, you could just sit there and look like an idiot while we wait for people to join us. I like that picture behind you. Is that like a photograph or a painting?
It's a photo. So that's funny.
It's so cool.
It is a neat photo. So I'm at my friend Jimmy's place, and I told him I'm setting up for this thing, and I'm gonna have my laptop pointed towards that picture, so don't come out of your bedroom naked
and streak across the back.
So
what's Jimmy look like? Like maybe we won't mind.
Yeah. It's not you.
Give us a little Good Friday thrill, will you?
I will mind.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll make it all about you then.
Well, my name's on the bottom of the screen there, so I don't see James Christoffel there.
No, that's true. No. And having grown up with that person, I don't know if I'm ready to see him streak by naked either. Like I just
No.
Oh, look, the people are here.
Not today.
Good morning, Jim. We got New York in the house.
New York.
The Alberta Egg Societies. Hello. Oh, we were talking about this guy earlier. Hey, Mike.
I thought he was supposed to be on, and now he's.
Mom, you've got Mike's spot today. Yeah, Tara's here. Good morning, Tara. April.
We should play some Shania Twain for hope.
Yeah. Ooh, look, there's another freeze in the house. This is scary. Hey, cuz. Good morning, Karen. Oh, look at that. People are tuning in for you. That's why you don't usually announce the guests in advance. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you make it a surprise, more people.
Well, sometimes I have to if I've forgotten to book somebody. So it all works out in the end.
I was hoping it was Mike Lavelle, but it's that Chris Koch guy.
It's that other little hole. Yeah, just kidding. Good morning, Rhett. All right. Well, welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. It is Fun Friday and maybe extra fun with our special guest. If you have not had a chance to meet this fine young man before, who's not so young anymore, P.S.
No.
It's so exciting to have my childhood friend. And now, gosh, you're just like, who would have thought you'd become inspiring? But here you are. He has a company called If I Can. Please welcome Chris Koch to the show.
Hello. Hi. Always a pleasure. For some reason.
You keep agreeing. And I'm always like, there's going to come a time when he's going to be like, NFW, Jody. No.
I had to think about I don't know those acronyms very well. Are they acronyms?
Yeah. And then for a minute I went, wait, did I say that in the right order? I'm trying to be hip. It's a struggle.
Yep.
Speaking of which, the way to be hip these days is TikTok. You delved into that world yet?
I did one TikTok video, and I think it got like 2 views. I read these articles like, no, I just did this video, and then I went to bed, and I woke up, and there's like 187,000 views. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just do something stupid, and maybe that'll happen to me. It didn't.
No. I do feel, though, you would give the trend of those TikTok leggings. Have you seen those? Maybe you could give them a new spin. So there's this weird legging. I don't know why this came to mind. Maybe because you have a really uniquely shaped butt. But these leggings are supposed to make your butt
Oh, I know which ones you're talking about.
Well, you've seen them on everything.
The boyfriend or the girlfriend.
That's all a response to the legging.
The partner's like, what?
Yeah.
Turn around. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. But
maybe we should have got a pair for Jimmy, though. Like, he could have came out in the TikTok leggings behind you, and we could have. There's our views, right? Like that.
There you go. There you go. No, actually, the one neat thing about TikTok is there's been a few people who I've followed or know with disabilities that have used that as really neat ways to educate, normalize, and stuff like that. So yeah, I haven't delved into it other than the one video.
Maybe
content out there.
I think honestly, if you took because people have commented to me a lot in the past. And when I was talking to the club yesterday that you were our guest today, people were sharing that they really enjoy the content that you post on social media. And so I think if you made video versions of the Fun Friday stuff, whenever you could. I mean, it's hard, right? Because it's actually a lot of work to put those videos together.
Definitely something to think about.
Yes. That is the creepiest looking finger.
It is. It's so James has 10 fingers and just extra ones laying around.
Just what is it with people people who are blessed with fingers just have extra ones for those who don't, I guess.
Exactly. It's like Scrooge McDuck swimming in all his money.
I don't know how you're getting that from that, but whatever. So if people aren't familiar, if they've never met you before, because we've got tons of brand new people who are joining our coffee club all the time from all over the world. You are what's labeled a quadruple amputee. Yeah.
So that's I've been told that I'm not because because I was born like this, that I'm not an amputee. I really don't personally. It's a nice short little to explain that I'm missing arms and legs. I could say I was born a quadruple amputee, but so no arms, no legs. I guess you have to take my word for it, but on my right side, I have a partially developed leg, partially developed foot. It has 3 toes on it.
It was my favorite one when we were kids. Yeah.
The 3-toed sloth is what a lot of my friends call it. Differently abled. I don't know. There's all kinds of
just unique.
Honestly, it's really no different than whether you call me Chris or Christopher, as far as I'm concerned. But
Christopher seems really formal.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I guess there's at the end of the day, you have a unique body type. Can we say that?
you could say whatever you want.
You'd say whatever the hell you want. But I think
whatever you say, your dad has probably said something a billion times
way worse. And that's the nighttime show where we would get sued for everything that came out of his mouth, 100%. But you've taken sort of this stance in life that you will try anything once.
I don't have legs, but anyways, neither here nor there.
Always with the puns of there's so many things. You've taken this position in life better?
Winner.
Something you're not easily insulted.
No,
we probably wouldn't be friends anymore, but that you have this evanescence of yourself. How's that? That you just go out and do anything no matter what. Like you've ran more marathons than people who have legs.
I have.
Than most people, I should say.
Yeah. There's some people out there that have crushed quite a few marathons. But I guess I've done 10 now. And I actually, the thing I missed the most about the marathons is I was doing them in all kinds of places, Iceland, Dubai, Malaysia. So the last one I did was from Nanton, halfway out to Vulcan and back.
I like going from Malaysia to Nanton. Woo!
Well, actually,
traveler.
Funnily enough, my 9th marathon was the one in Malaysia.
Yeah.
My 9th marathon was the one in Dubai. And then the 10th was, it was the Calgary Marathon, but it was done virtually. So you just have Strava or your Fitbit or whatever. and just make sure you get 42.2 kilometers. So I basically clocked it out or whatever, measured it out. So I started right in Nanton.
Yeah.
And then when you go east of Nanton on the golf course road, just after you make that, that shows how flat it is. You know, the curve.
That one curve. Yeah.
Yeah. Just after that curve, maybe another half a kilometer. I turned around there and I made sure I finished right at the Nanton golf course so I could grab some food and a couple of cold beers.
That works. Yeah.
Performance athlete right there.
I get it. I'm proud of you. I'm going to do 5K in July.
I heard that. That's awesome.
Not 42.
There was a lady who I spoke at a marathon expo, I guess, at the Marine Corps Marathon in Washington, D.C. And they had all kinds of runners. And there was a lady who had never run a marathon before. And she was actually, I don't remember how much she said she weighed, but like she was a big girl, I guess. And she told her friends one day, she's like, you know what? I think I want to run a marathon. And her friends are like, you don't even like walking from your living room to the kitchen to grab something to eat. Now, how in the hell are you going to do a marathon? She goes, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to sign up for one. And if you girls want to sign up with me, then go for it. Yeah. And she's done something like 20 or 25 marathons. She's lost, I think she said it was well over 100 pounds, probably close to 150 pounds. And she said, I still have no business being one of the people that line up at the start line for a marathon. But she goes, we have fun. She goes, we're those girls that are at the back of the pack, dressed in goofy stuff, laughing and joking the whole way. I got something in my throat. Laughing and joking the whole way. And she goes, we have a blast. She's done the Disney marathons, like the Goofy and the Mickey and the Minnie and whatever the Goofy is. Like you do a 5, 10, half marathon and a full marathon and an ultra marathon in 5 consecutive days. So, yeah.
5 it is. And we might walk. But
you know what?
I'm kidding.
It starts, you got to start somewhere, right? You might be doing marathons in the next years.
No, I never will be doing those. And that's okay. That doesn't excite me in any way, shape, or form. But what does excite me about this is our team is called Team Vijay. And we're running for mental health, which I think is really important right now. And if nothing else, we've got this really, I think we're about 35 people across Canada now who have joined the team. And my goal is to have someone from every province on the team because it's virtual as well this summer. Yep. And then, just getting people connected and active and having fun. That's what it's all about.
No, and you're absolutely right. Mental health is so important right now. And I mean, it doesn't make everything go away, but I think getting outside, getting the body moving, get the oxygen pumped to the brain helps. Whatever you're going through, like I said, it doesn't make it go away, but you get back inside after a 5K walk or a 10K run or whatever, you're thinking through things in a lot clearer frame of mind. The problems still exist. You just think more creative.
Well, you don't feel so overwhelmed by it anymore after that. Yeah. Like it's just like, okay, I can handle this piece.
Yeah. Don't never say never, Jody. You just might be a marathoner one day.
Maybe if I get to be on the skateboard and you just pull me behind yours. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever pointed my finger at somebody.
Yeah. That was intense. Thank you.
Any more intense would be camping.
Like you missed your calling as a horrible rodeo clown, I'm pretty sure. With jokes like that. Hey, so we're all in COVID. Some of us are excited that we've watched everything on Netflix. Some of us have read some books. And then there's you who's like, you know what? I'll just speak at Microsoft. I'll just hang with Michelle Obama.
Is that a question or a statement?
It's more of a ramble that leads into you telling us a story.
I'm going to elaborate on that. Yeah. So when COVID hit, remember a year ago when we were just going to stay at home for a couple of weeks, and then all our problems would be behind us. That was neat. So I think it was probably about March 10th. Was my last in-person presentation to middle school in Lethbridge, and I'd been actually traveling quite a bit leading up to that. Anyways, in that 3-day window, kind of around March 10th, everything got canceled, and it wasn't, we're just gonna hit pause here for a bit and see what happens with this COVID. It was just cancel. So it looked pretty bleak there for like March and April. When we got farming, planting crops, then I had a little bit more to do, and it wasn't so depressed, and it didn't seem like it was just going to be like I was going to be absolutely screwed in what I was doing. And then actually my first presentation didn't really happen until end of summer, end of August. And then I actually did one for Microsoft Canada. Your cousin. Yeah, put that one. Natasha. And when I was doing that presentation, I was farming out in Saskatchewan at the time, and I mentioned Saskatchewan about 3 or 4 times, and obviously spoke highly of Saskatchewan. And the CEO of Microsoft Canada comes on and it's like, "Oh, I love how much you talked about Saskatchewan. I'm from Foam Lake, Saskatchewan." And
who would have thought?
Yeah. And so the Microsoft International, Global or whatever, did this diversity and inclusion day, 2 days, about a month ago, not even a month ago, 3 weeks ago now. And I was on the top of their list for the, to fill the amputee disabled quota. And I think the CEO of Microsoft Canada from Foam Lake, Saskatchewan, Kevin Peasker, or something like that is his name. I think he had something to do with it. So yeah.
Pretty cool.
I spoke after Michelle Obama and Ariana Huffington. So they've done okay in life.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I feel like your book would be more entertaining than Michelle Obama's. So we'll work on your book deal.
Well, she probably has access to a lot of really amazing information that we're not supposed to know about. So she could really have quite
We could put out an even better book. Yeah.
Could.
Yeah. Maybe you could co-author it. Now that you're friends. That finger is so creepy. You're so creepy. So if people want to learn more about, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, look at that. I did a little ticker. What did I was trying to do something. Hang on. Let's edit this. Let's change that. We're going to save. This is like editing on the fly here. Here we go.
All right.
Ifican.ca is where
that is me.
Can tweet more about you and link to all your social media and all that fun stuff.
Yep. Not TikTok though.
Not yet.
Well, I guess I do have an account, but
look, there's a cinnamon bun run from Black Diamond to Millerville, and you get a cinnamon bun every mile. Well, I would probably puke, but that does sound more motivating for sure. Run for buns.
The bun run.
Yeah. Oh, look, here's Neil. He's going to join the team from New Brunswick, aren't you, Neil? We're going to put you on the spot this morning. Mike says he wants you to tell a story about Jody's younger days.
Well, if I tell a story about Jody's younger days, she will tell a story about my younger days, and some of them are quite embarrassing. So, I don't what
character. We helped build each other's character, and look at us now.
Yeah, Jody peed on me once, and without any context.
That story will never die, but I feel like it, like fundamentally, that moment probably really made you, and you're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna own that.
Yeah, nothing develops a person's character and sets the trajectory in life more than peeing on them. But so without
context, like accident. I said, just in my defense, it was an accident.
Yeah, we were just jumping on the trampoline, and we're just I don't know.
You made me laugh too hard. It's
I know, but I think we were just making up weird names or nicknames or something like that. And you laughed so hard that you peed. I guess the other one was when I got electrocuted with the electric at Coops, or not Coops. What was the bus driver's name? Presley's retirement party.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
So they had an electric fence around their house to keep the horses from eating the lawn, and it had rained a little bit earlier, so the grass was damp. And Curtis Bolton and Byron Bolton were there, and they understood electricity a bit better than I did because their dad is an electrician, and they formed a human
In a
chain.
human chain.
There was Curtis, Byron. I feel like Brad and Ian Shardlow were there too. And anyways, they put me at the end of this human chain, and Byron grabbed onto the electric fence, and the electric current went through all of them and out me. And when you don't have legs, you sit down in the wet grass, and there's some very vital organs that are touching that wet grass, and that's where the electricity went out. And
That's what I remember you screaming.
yeah, my pud.
Went out my wiener. Maybe that's why that finger's scaring me so much.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't have any children, and maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, there's a couple stories for you, Mike. Hope you like them.
Yeah. Well, I think that the trampoline peeing one comes up a lot. We've spent the majority of our childhood together. There's got to be better stories.
Well, pretty much a lot of them involve your dad, so they're not repeatable on air. But yeah, I feel like it felt like every holiday, if we didn't go out to my grandma and grandpa's here in Kelowna, we were with you guys. Like, whether it been Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, yeah,
all of them. Yeah, just you.
Well, Bobby, when he eventually arrived,
and the siblings, yeah,
close to 8 years later.
Jackie
you need
and
to find
Bobby.
find the photo of Jackie dressed in the paper bag.
I keep trying to find. I've had Mom looking for that photo since we talked about it last time, so we could share it, because we put on a lot of plays. We were performers from the beginning.
We were.
Is really what this comes down to. Now we have, like, could you imagine if we had social media back then? Like,
yeah,
it'd be insane. So we were performers, and we put on lots of plays. And yeah, I don't know what that play was, but Jackie was a monster in a paper bag, and you were a giant pink baby in a baby bunting outfit.
Was I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was a ballerina. I was like, just get yourself in the right place. And I don't know what Bobby was. He maybe was too little.
Well, I think
a baby
young. We were, because if he was born at that point, he would have been just a wee.
Yeah, just a wee babe. Yeah.
And now he's making babies.
Yeah.
Got 4 of them now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? And just to clarify for people who are asking, on the trampoline, I peed actually
Not
on the trampoline, not directly on Chris.
Yeah.
It's just he couldn't, obviously, without the arms and legs, just flail himself off the trampoline to escape. And it was like mesh, so the pee was like coming at you.
Yeah, wherever I went, it just followed me.
Yeah. Just to clarify for those who are asking. It happens. I was trying to think of any other stories, but now I'm just like, I don't even know. How do you top those two?
I don't know.
Really? Maybe
we really left ourselves nowhere to go.
No. Here we are at rock bottom of Fun Friday with nothing else to do. What's coming up? The border's still closed, so there's still not probably a lot of travel opportunity for you, but will you be trying to do some more virtual chatting? I saw that you were doing a contest.
A contest?
For a school or something.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, I haven't, because school budgets they're always stretched pretty thin. And with COVID, they're stretched even more so. I haven't been getting any requests for school presentations, and I miss them. I've been doing a lot of corporate stuff, and I'm very grateful for that, but I miss the school presentations. So I just did a thing and gave out 5
Yeah.
5 free school presentations. I did one on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday for New Maryland, New Brunswick. I think there's a school in Lloydminster that
Yeah.
got one. A one in Winter, South Dakota. Rocanville, Saskatchewan. And then I've got another one coming up for a small town in Colorado. I can't remember which that one is, but yeah, the border's obviously closed. And now they're starting to do some circuit breakers and whatever in different provinces here in Alberta. I'm in Saskatchewan. Where the hell am I? I'm in Kelowna.
You're in BC today.
So they just started another circuit breaker thing on Monday or Tuesday for 3 weeks. So you can only go, if you're going out to the restaurants, it's only on patio. So I felt like things were just going to progressively open up, but now they've scaled it back a little bit. I have had a couple of requests for some conferences down in the States in August. And I guess I would, if I'm going to consider doing them, they'd have to pay well, because it could be expensive and a pain in the butt to get back into Canada. So
yeah, we'll cross that finger you have, and
yeah, I need
to
so I can cross my fingers.
Yeah,
but yeah, I miss the travel. I mean, it's been neat to do some of these online conferences and presentations and stuff like that. I guess it's good that you do the presentation and then you jump back onto the tractor or go back to work or whatever, as opposed to fly in one day, do the presentation, fly out the next day. But I miss the people. I miss the travel. Really miss the people.
And I think too, a lot of your story and your experience that you draw from also is when you're traveling, is people's response to seeing you and meeting you and having those experiences. Like there's been a lot of, I think, mostly comedic or interesting, to say the least, experiences just from that person to person contact.
Yeah, well, I would say 99.9 of the interactions have been, just good to absolutely incredible or to freaking hilarious. There's been very, very few negative interactions, very few negative comments. And that's one of the questions I get a lot is, were you ever bullied? Do you ever deal with people just being jerks? And no, I wasn't bullied. Growing up in Nanton where everybody knew me, that definitely did help. But yeah, even just what people have to say, the comments people have in my travels, I don't know, maybe in different languages they're saying mean things.
I know, as kids though, like you had a motorized cart. If we bullied you, you ran us over. Like you didn't bully Chris, you'd get your ass kicked. Yeah.
Yeah. So
not that I wanted to. I'm just saying for like other people might have thought that. Yeah.
Yeah. Other people. Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. Like there's so many things. I'm putting together a book tour and a national show for you in my mind, just so you know.
Well, actually, one of the funny interactions happened actually not that long ago, about a month and a half ago, in Georgie's Cafe in Nanton.
Love that place.
So I was in there, and there was this little guy. His name's Duncan, about 4 years old, and he comes in, and he knew of me, but he'd never met me before. So we're chatting, and he told me he was going to go get his haircut from Jesse Sully. And I said, you better be careful. I said, Jesse's pretty clumsy. I said, last time she cut my hair, she cut my arms and legs off. And the look on his face was like, are you serious, Clark? So I told him afterwards, I said, I'm just kidding. I was born like this. And anyways, I get a text message from Jesse a little while later. And she goes, he comes in, and the first thing he said is, or asks, did you cut Chris Koch's arms and legs off? And she goes, well, do you believe him?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah. Really kind of chat back and forth. He still gets up into the barber.
Yeah, he's still going for it.
Because apparently he has a bit of a crush on Jesse. So even the possibility of getting his limbs cut off was not enough to stop him from wanting to hang out with Jesse.
True love.
He gets up into the chair, and first thing he says is, no, be careful.
I'm gonna need you to focus here.
Yeah. So he did get his haircut, and Duncan still has arms and legs. So
Oh, everybody wins in the end.
Yeah.
Everybody wins in the end. Oh my goodness. So crazy. All right. Well, we could probably, as usual, talk for hours,
good.
but I don't think it'll get any better. So we'll let people.
As usual, we could talk for hours, but I don't want to. So bye.
But I'd rather cut off my arms and legs. Yeah.
Well, that escalated.
Yeah. Now you're like too far. Your jokes are inappropriate.
Oh, it's still all.
I know. That's good. Well, we're gonna have you on more because you are a hoot.
I try.
How's
Thank
your
you,
stretches?
Oh, it's fun. I enjoy hanging out and chatting with you, whether it be your days on radio or these virtual coffee clubs. That's always fun. Never boring.
Yeah.
Trip down memory lane.
Something else will be coming, people.
Yeah.
You wait. We got plans, and it'll be good. So have fun. What are you doing in Kelowna? Can I ask you that? Are you just working out there?
I'm looking for a place to live. I'm tired of cold winters. And for somebody who gets around on a longboard everywhere, snow is not conducive to that type of transportation. So I've been talking about moving out here for a long time, and with the travel not happening, I thought, you know what, to hell with it, give it a go. Jimmy is the vineyard manager at Kitch Wines, so I've been helping out there in the vineyard. So I still get to do a little bit of farm work. Classy farming though.
Yeah. Making wine instead of cereal.
And Chardonnays.
Do you wear a toque? Are you a hipster now?
Yeah, I have a Carhartt toque now.
You can be a hipster farmer.
Yeah. No.
What is with that? I don't even know.
So actually we're gonna be heading to the vineyard here in a bit. I'm gonna be pruning grapevines later today.
Is this the symbol for pruning grapevines?
Yeah. Guess which finger this is, Jody?
It's funny how it keeps moving around your hand.
Yeah.
Your hand. Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the pruning. And if anybody in the Kelowna area knows of a 2-bedroom place you're looking for?
Yeah, 2-bedroom. In downtown Kelowna, that'd be great.
All right.
And if you're thirsty for wine, head on up to Kitch Winery and come watch me prune grapevines. It's exhilarating.
We can prune and clap the same way. It's amazing. All right, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with us today, and we'll check back in again with you really soon.
Yeah, thanks, Jody. Take care.
Till
next time. See
Cheers,
you, Michael Bell. You're on next week.